Building a Hoglin farm on the roof of the Nether? It's easier than you think. Welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft. Let's play. Well, in today's episode, we are going to build a Hoglin farm on the roof of the Nether. That's right, because we want pork, and we want leather, and we want those item frames and a full belly that comes with both those things. So, if building a Hoglin farm sounds like a plan, then let's get started. Okay, let's take a look and see what we'll need for this farm. So the double chest and hoppers, I did 12 hoppers, so the kill chamber is nice and long. And because we're going to take advantage of the mechanic where the mobs think that there's actually solid blocks, but they're trapdoors, we need 12 trapdoors. I picked crimson trapdoors from the crimson wood, the crimson stems, because I want to make sure that when we put the lava down, it doesn't burn, right? And we just want to make, fireproof wood. And I don't think there's a problem at all with either one of these trapdoors or signs ever burning anyhow. But if a mechanic in the game changes, we know that these are fireproof wood, so this farm should last. I'm also going to use the crimson signs, 12 of them as well, to stop the lava. And we need some soul torches, 8, and some warped fungus. And the reason for this is, even with lighting up the farm properly, we are going to need to have soul torches to scare any piglin that may spawn into the kill chamber as well. They don't like soul fires, soul torches, or soul campfires, so they'll run away from them. But the hoglins do not like warped fungus, and we're going to take advantage of that mechanic. So we're going to have 8 warped fungus as well. 8 dirt to place them on the fungus because we don't have silk touch yet, and because of that we can't get the warped nylium to make it look nice and pretty. And then we need a lava bucket. 1 is plenty for this, and then about 1.5 stacks of cobblestone walls, and about 3 stacks of cobblestone slabs. We won't use all of this material, but we just want to have a good amount just in case. Then for kind of our observation tower to get far enough away from the mob farm so we get rid of the spawns that are happening in the world below, just enough to make a tower that's about 2 stacks. We're not going to go up a full 2 stacks, and this is all the wood I had, so that's why it's not a full 2 stack of ladders as well. Okay, but before I get too far ahead of myself, a couple things. Check this out. So last episode when we blasted the hole in the top of the bedrock, I had some ladders and a weird staircase going down through the netherite. What I did with this one instead is I took advantage of the weeping vine that is in the crimson forest, and this goes all the way down to where our little extra base is, and you can go up and down it, and it's great. Just don't accidentally punch it because you will plummet to your death. It's a long fall down there, but yeah. And there are a couple things that we are going to need to take into consideration. 1, the farm needs to be in a crimson forest, like so. Since we built our nether portal close to the crimson forest, we know that there was one right near, but you can walk around and go into all these different biomes just by the effects. And that's the coolest thing about one of the cooler things about the new nether update is the particles and the different fog effects. It's really easy to identify what biome you're in. But yeah, so we need to be in a crimson forest, 1. 2, we don't want to have piglins spawn, so we need light, because hoglins will spawn in high light levels, piglins not so much. Sometimes that you can't light up. You could light up 100%, but I just drop down torches, get it kind of light. There may be a block or 2 that piglins can spawn on, but that's where the soul torches come into play, because then they'll scare the piglins away, and I don't care if some of them fall into the trap. And so you need something to scare them into the kill chamber, which is the warped fungus, and then you need something to collect it, which is the hoppers and the chest. So it's quite an easy design. So we're going to come over here, kind of maybe more towards the middle of this, so we can still see our nether portal like that. And let's go ahead and we'll put down our, make sure I get kind of lost in here because there's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go ahead and put down our chests and our hoppers first. So go ahead and put those down like that. Nice double chest. And then coming out the back here, we're going to have, remember, crouch click. We're going to have 6 hoppers on each side. So We'll go ahead and exhaust the supply of hoppers here like that. Nice lineup. And then attached to the hoppers, we're going to have our walls so we can get high enough off of the ground to have a place for signs, and then lava, and then trapdoors. So we're going to come up with a total of 4. So we're coming off of right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And we don't need to go all the way down to the bottom, so we can just do 3 right here, right? Because that bottom one is going to be equal with the hoppers, and nothing can get out of that, so not a problem. I can just drop down here and finish the rest of these so I don't miss areas like that. So I'll come up here like this, and we'll just go around the outside. And then right here at the chest again, we'll go ahead and come up 4 and come across like this, drop down, put 2 more underneath like that. And this area right here, we want to cover this up with half slabs at the top. Baby hoglins will fall through the lava and survive sometimes. So this will keep them from running out. And then when they grow up into adult hoglins, then they will go into the lava and they die. So that's how we solve that. And this is the base of that kill chamber. Now, just for now, we can go ahead and grab some of these ladders, and we'll go ahead and put a little stairway up here for us, or ladderway, so we can get up here to do the next part of the job. And here, what we want to do on the inside is we'll grab our signs, our trapdoors, and our lava bucket. Sweet. Okay. So our signs we're going to put down first, and the signs will go around the base, and you can just put them down here. You don't need to put anything obviously on the signs, unless you want to say die Hoglin die, which is German for the Hoglin the. That's a Simpson reference. Here we go on this side as well. There we go. And then with the trapdoors, what I like to do is put a trapdoor on these sides like this, so they flip down there, and then trapdoors 3 or 4 deep like this on each side. That way there's a little bit of a space here that the hoglins, if they come in the corner, fall down quicker, versus sometimes their hitbox is big enough they can get stuck on the tops of these and just walk right across them. This just kind of encourages them to go into the chamber of death and fire below them. So here we go. And there's the 12th one. And then just somewhere in the middle here, you can put down your lava bucket, and that'll be enough to spread out all over the place down there. And that is a good kill chamber for our little hoglin friends. We can go ahead and open these up for now, just so we have a nice stable place for us to work on top of. Now, the chamber itself that we're going to be building, let's go over this side first. And I'll do this on this side, and then I'll repeat it on the other side so you can see how to do it. We are going to take our walls and our slabs and our dirt and our warp fungus, and we'll do our soulfire torches and regular torches. Okay. Now, hoglins get scared up to 7 blocks away. So we want this to be the 7th block right here. So we're going to come 6 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then we'll do the same thing right here. And then we're going to come up to this part here, and we're going to count 6 this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then we're going to fill the rest of this in. And we'll do the same on this other side. So coming over this side, this corner right here, come out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then we'll fill the rest of this in. As you can see, you use a lot of slabs when building these little platforms like this. So then when we get to this corner right here, we are going to come up with our blocks. So we'll switch back to our nice little cobblestone blocks here real quick. 1, 2, 3. This side as well, 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll go ahead and put a slab on top of each one of these because we don't want spawns on the top. All right, now the fun part, right? We go walls. So we're going to put walls around the outside. So just put them starting about right here, and then we get over to the corner like so. Always easier to crouch and click on the outside. We'll come over to about right, well, let's go about right here. And right here, we're going to go ahead and put a dirt block. So let's get those dirt blocks back here, like that. And crouch over the edge, drop a dirt block down. Now, on top of this, we'll go the fungus. So let's go ahead and put a fungus right there. And then on one side of them, it does not matter which side, go ahead and put a soulfire torch. That little combination right there will scare all the piglins and hoglins that direction. And as we put these around, their favorite place to go will be right through that nice safe place that they think is safe, but it's a death trap. Now on top of these, we're going to go ahead and put a wall over like that. And then we can go ahead and put a nice little corner around the outside as well, like this. And then we'll come over a couple, probably like right in line with this block here. We can go ahead and drop down another dirt like that. And we can go over to this side too, and right off of this one right here, drop off a dirt as well. And that should space it out enough to have some good coverage for our little friends. So we'll go ahead and put that down there, soulfire torch there, and then we can build the walls off of the fungus like that. There we go. And then come up like this again. And this is only to make sure that nothing falls off the edge and starts wandering around out here, which is possible, but they don't like to step off of something that's this high off. So they'll try to seek safe ground if they can, which is right there. But we're just doing this as a abundance of caution so we don't have wild beasties running around up here on our nice safe nether roof. All right, come off one like that. And then our last dirt block on this side will go right here like that. And then our last fungus. And then our last soul torch. Let's go ahead and carry this around like so. And we are almost done with this side. Okay. There, like that. Okay. Now, to make sure that we don't have nasties spawning above us and raining hellfire down, those will be the gas, we're going to go ahead and come out 3 with a slab, and this is the bottom slab, and then over this way to about right there. Now this way, we don't get gas spawning. They need a 5x5 area, and this will make sure that we don't get them spawning in here, like so. So put that like that. Get rid of this guy there. All right. Now we need light, and for light, we're just going to use regular torches, and you can basically fill in a whole line like this of torches. The idea is we don't get a ton of piglins spawning, but like I said, they will. Some of these areas are bright enough for them to spawn in, but for right now, this is okay, and I'm going to repeat this design on the other side and be right back. Okay, and now that we have the second area done, let's go ahead and finish off the kill area here. So what we'll do for the walls, we're just going to put regular cobblestone blocks down like this. And we can go, let's go ahead and go 2 high. And if you want, you can put slabs above this as well to make sure that it's spawn proofed. We can also, I gotta make some more slabs. Let me go ahead and make some more slabs real quick. So revision to the slab count, you'll need a little bit more, unless you don't use slabs for the base down here, which you don't need to. I just did that to make what I had material-wise go a little bit further, but we can go ahead and put these slabs down right here. across the top, and then I'll secure it. But yeah, you definitely want to have enough materials. If you have to make a couple more slabs or use solid blocks down here, no problem. But this is done. We have 2 areas right here and right here, and this should spawn our little beasties. Now let's go ahead and open up the trap doors so we can have a kill chamber for them like that. And then I'll come down here. You could put a trap door if you wanted to troubleshoot this later on, like if there was issues that you wanted to solve. But I'm just going to go ahead and close that off. I'll leave the ladder. Well, let's go ahead and take the ladder too. And that's that. So we now need to get up high enough that we clear out the mob spawns below here. And here we are up about, I don't know, 119 or so blocks above the roof of the Nether. And as you can see, we are spawning in tons and tons of hoglins, the occasional piglin. And see, they kind of like, they'll wander around trying to get away from those warp fungi, but they eventually find their way into the death trap. And you don't need to actually build a platform like this high up. I cleared the fog and use zoom on Optifine so we can zoom in and see this. But you can build one of these and just walk around and do other things on the roof of the Nether, and it'll produce a good amount of cooked pork anyhow. But as you can see, as you just go up and away, so this is the only area where mobs are spawning, you will have more pork than you know what to do with. For a server, this would be a great food source. For an individual like me playing this game, I probably won't come up here to do this. As I work on other farms or am doing other things on the roof of the Nether, this will keep on producing food around me, and that'll be plenty for what I'll need. And let's go check it out. I was up there for what, all of about maybe like 5 minutes at that height. Maybe, oh, way less than that, maybe just a couple minutes actually. Yeah, and we already have almost 2 stacks of cooked pork and a partial, well, you know, like a quarter of a stack of leather. But as you can see, baby hoglins will build up down here, but they'll eventually grow into adults, and when they do, more cooked pork chops. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you've enjoyed seeing this hoglin farm being built, please click that subscribe button, smash that notification bell so you don't miss upcoming episode, and please leave a like. It really helps the channel grow. Until next time, bye for now.